Welcome to the Warren Andrew Pinder podcast with your host, Warren Andrew Pinder, author and speaker.
You are listening to the Warren Andrew Pinder podcast show. This episode is titled, Some Things Has to Change. When we have a person or thing in our lives who has gone through the test of time by simply being around for decades, much less a century, we have to cherish them. Can you imagine a man celebrating 105 years who walks a mile each and every day? He has all of his faculties and he's a joy to be around, sharing such experiences that he lived through. He would have experienced so many things that have now changed in his lifetime. Some of the significant changes would have been experiences the advancement in technology, building faster and bigger, cars going faster yet being built smaller, planes flying further, watching TV in color, and the invention of the internet, broadband to fiber, optic now wireless applications. The point is, things are ever changing. That same gentleman probably would have dressed up to go to the bank, but today someone can assist him to bank at home online. Jobs that were once a necessity are being phased out to the efficiency of technology. We must be able to adapt to change. As change is a part of our personal growth. Change is a part of the growth of a community, the growth of your household. Change is a part of the growth of countries and government. The greatest change one will have to adapt to is climate change. The world has a responsibility to act quickly, to reverse the course of action that has contributed to global warming, that is creating an exponential threat to countries around the world, including the Bahamas, could be faced with some of our islands becoming inhabitable due to rising sea levels. Think about that for 1 minute. Could you imagine the beautiful shores of some of our islands just going underwater because of rising sea levels, where persons won't be able to live on them because they'll just disappear? This can actually happen in our lifetime. It's no joke. The least we can do is to educate ourselves on climate change. We have to change the way we think and begin to adapt to the changes around us, like the extreme heat we have been experiencing this summer. If this keeps up, it's going to be difficult for persons to be able to perform efficiently and work at certain jobs like farming, construction. But at the same time, it lends the opportunity to persons to think out of the box and begin to develop new products. Like probably a telescopic shade that can go up, that reflects and cools an area where a person works.
Thank you for joining today's podcast. We'll be right back.
Achieve Men, written by Warren Andrew Pinder. In this book, you will learn the 7 steps to achieving your dreams and goals. Given the vision to share how the acronym of the word achieve can be used systematically in your day-to-day life. Each of us is given a unique gift from God. Get your copy today. Available in print, ebook, and audiobook from Amazon.
We now return to today's podcast.
You know, we must strike a balance in the growth process. We have to respect the environment and become in harmony with it. We can plant more trees to beautify our spaces. You know, that fruit-bearing trees, large trees, coconut trees, where, you know, you always have a sustainable source of water, you know, and the use of it for entertainment and drinks and so forth, while embracing the technology that we've seen and the expansion and the growth process that happens around the world, you know, to grow the economies, that persons would have jobs and be able to sustain a comfortable way of life. Change is good. We must be adapted to change. We must embrace it and not stress ourselves out, that we too may be able to see 105 years old, like that man that just celebrated his birthday, looking stronger and wiser, ready to dance, ready to walk another mile, ready to speak and give and share his experience to all around him, where, as shown on TV and the whole community came out to celebrate with him, he looked like a 20-year-old man dancing and celebrating life because he adapted to the change for over 100+ years. You've been listening to the Warren Andrew Pinder podcast show. It's in taking action that you will achieve.
Thank you for listening to the Warren Andrew Pinder podcast. We hope you were encouraged and moved to take action. For more information about Warren Andrew Pinder and his book, Achieve Men, visit www.warrenandrewpinder.com.